Yep. I just realised it was staying on my shirt. Hello, everyone. Sorry. Just looked down and I'm like, what is that? I've got a stain on my shirt. Never mind. It's clean on this morning as well. These things happen, I guess, when live streaming. I'm also rolling up the sleeves. I'm getting ready. I'm getting ready to puzzle. So, how are we all doing? Hope we've all had a lovely weekend. Good morning after you to everybody. I'm about to continue with this beautiful puzzle. Wildlife, more wildlife. As if you haven't seen enough wildlife recently. But this is the 3,000 piece version of it. So much smaller than the giant that you will have seen in the video yesterday. And it's actually coming along really, really well. I'm past halfway, definitely. Definitely past halfway. And last week I was working more on the upper sections because the lower sections are really filling out. And I was getting some of this sky together, particularly the rainbow. So what I thought I would do this week is just continue with that because I do still have a few sky pieces left. I've also got spread out on a board the birds and the bugs pieces, some of which I've located in the puzzle. Some of these butterflies and birds that you can see here, I did last week, put them in. Some are just still on the board until such time as I can figure out where they go. Otherwise, what we're going to have is lots and lots of floaty areas. But one other thing I wanted to do, which I haven't had a chance to do off the stream, unfortunately, is have a wee rummage through these pieces. Now, these pieces are kind of everything that was left after I'd sorted, and the vast majority of them were green pieces, but there are several that I'm just seeing them and I'm picking them out. I know where they go. They've just not been pulled out on the first sort. I also thought I could maybe focus as well on since I'm doing the sky, which is up here, this area in the background, which is really, really light green, and that's really the only area where the green is that light in colour. And I thought maybe I could just pull a few of those out, possibly. Do a bit of shuffling. But before, I'm still missing an edge piece as well, actually. Hopefully I'll really find that if I can shuffle in here for a bit. Anyway, as I say, I've got a few pieces out, pieces that aren't that sky. They're just pieces I kind of know where they go, or they've got something on them that I should have been sorted in a different pile, like a bird or something like that. So I think that would be a worthwhile thing to do as well, because I'm getting towards the harder piles of pieces in this puzzle now. But I just want to say a few hellos first of all. We've got SS. Hello! You're lurking from work again. Gonna be busy. Okie dokes. Well, thank you for saying hi, and I hope you can be around for a bit before it gets too crazy. Soul is working on 6 portals. Yay! Oh, good. That's good. I'm glad. I'm glad. 350 pieces. That's good. Good. So, hello to Soul. Hello, Gryffindor. Hello, Sybil. And Karen Be Puzzled is here. Hello to you. Hi, Cara. Winter, Mornaft. How are you doing? And Clark's here. Hello, Clark. And who else? Have I missed anyone? No, I think that's it so far. I think that's it so far. It's 11:30 in Australia right now. Oh, okay, okay. Too bad. Too bad. I feel like the 12:30 uh, times for a live streamer sort of slightly better for a few people. But you're never going to get it right quite for every area of the world, unfortunately. But anyway, is the sound okay, by the way? My wave forms that I'm seeing on the screen, they're looking a wee bit loud, but let me know if they're too loud. I can turn it down a bit, or if they're fine, let me know that too. It's snowing today. Really nice to puzzle to. Loving it. Oh, we've had some snow. We've had a couple of days of snow, but not like we've had a flurry that settled, then stopped, and then it's been cold, so it just sits there. And we have had another flurry that's made it slightly thicker, but it's not even thick enough to completely cover the ground. But still, we've had a little bit of New Year snow. So what's it like? Can you take photos? Yes, I guess snow is quite scarce where you are. In talk at the minute. Feels so good to be able to be on the streams again. We still have a few Saturday things this month, but I'm so excited to be able to get to most. Yay! Oh, good, good. As long as you've had a good time. I know it's been busy, socially, I guess. Some of us have been busy over the Christmas period, but as long as you've had a good time, that's the main thing. I'm back dancing tonight. I had 2 weeks off dance teaching, so I'm back tonight, seeing all my dance peeps and teaching. So that'll be nice. We'll actually be, doing things in that hall without a puzzle. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Took the decorations down yesterday as well. It was kind of a last minute decision. I normally do take them down pretty soon after the new year starts, but this was good. I was feeling organised, and I was feeling quite good and productive after the premiere for the wildlife puzzle video, and so I was like, right, let's get taking the decorations down. I kind of already started it beforehand, and so I finished it all off, and it's all tidy now. So I'm ready. I'm ready for the year. I'm ready to tackle it. Hello, Sonia and Angela and Sue. Did I say hi, Sue? How are you all? I'm actually thinking of asking you to turn it up a little. Really? Okay. Does anybody mind you? It's not fully pointed at me. Does anybody else feel that way? Because I felt like the waveform was looking a bit loud. Um, so I'll wait and see. Sounds all okay. Hi Vicky and chat. It's 4:30 a.m. here. Oh my goodness. B. And my dog woke me up, so I guess she wanted to watch this too. Oh, B's dog. Yeah, my cat woke me up this morning. It wasn't 4:30, thankfully. It was like 6:30 or something. But it was quite frustrating because I had a late night last night and I really wanted to get a good solid sleep. But yeah, it wasn't to be, unfortunately. Animals. Glad I was finally able to chat. YouTube thought that I wasn't a subscriber. Hey, that's weird. Had it signed you out or something, Clark? That's really bizarre. That's really bizarre. I wonder what happened there. Can't blame Matt this time. He was asleep. Marcia, so happy for you that you chose the Star Wars for your next big build. We know how much you really want to get your hands on it. I know. I'm so excited. See, when I recorded that bit in the video, I was like, I had butterflies revealing it, and talking about it. I was just like so chuffed. So yeah, I'm really, really looking forward to it. A lot. It's nice to be in the more quiet January. I definitely overdid it December. Remind me next year to remind me next year no extra socials. I'll do my best. My memory doesn't usually stretch to a year. Oh dear. I was too young to remember. I was a toddler mum and it was up to my hip. Oh my gosh. Wow. That's crazy. Up to your hip. Where was that? Concerning Blue. Hello. Gryffindor. Vicky, my daughter's having an early night. She's exhausted, but thankfully her iron infusion is Wednesday. Oh, hopefully that'll help. I really hope that helps a lot. But say hi to her from me when she wakes up. Say hi. We're thinking of her. We miss her. Sounds good to me. Okay. I'll leave it like that then if you don't mind, because it's looking like if I put it any louder, it's going to be going into the red bit. So I'd rather, I don't want it to be too distorted. Not mine either. Yeah. Yeah, it's no good asking me to remind people of anything. Being concerning blue. Hello. Boondock, I hope Slitherpuff feels better soon. Yeah, me too. Me too. So, what did you all think of the premiere last night? The video of my giant puzzle coming together. I was so nervous for it. You know, sometimes I wish you could do like something somewhere in between a premiere and a live stream, like where I can be in a little thumbnail in the corner talking like this, but it's a ready-made video, you know? But then again, you'd be talking over your own video, I suppose. So that wouldn't really work. But like, I suppose I'm just used to just chatting to you, but being in the chat's really fun too. But it's like I was so nervous. So what happened was the reason I had to re-upload the video was when I recorded all of that, we had footage from my phone, which Stephen was taking, and we had footage from my camera that was on the tripod, which is the same one that you're seeing looking down at the puzzle just now. And then Mary had my other camera, which is usually the one that takes the overhead time lapses. She had that. She was taking photographs with that. And then Jan had her phone. She was taking movies kind of like Stephen was on her phone. And then Dave had the drone. So there were 5 cameras worth of footage. And we're all in different parts of the hall, and the lighting is kind of inconsistent because there's plenty of windows, but it was very dark because it's winter and it got dark quite quickly. And we were trying to get the light so that there wasn't too much glare on the puzzle, and we were trying to adjust the heater because there's like wall heaters. You might have been able to see in the video. There's wall heaters that shine like orange light, orangey red light down. So sometimes you could see that on the puzzle shining off. Like sometimes it shone on the puzzle and it looked like there was a big sunset. And I was like, I don't remember puzzling a sunset. It's good as the heaters. So we had all these different kind of lighting situations, and we had all these different cameras, and they've all got their own settings and stuff. So when it comes to putting all that, and I used it all. I used it all. It was all fabulous footage. When it comes to putting it into an editing software, one which I'm still getting used to, by the way, I'm still quite new to Final Cut Pro. Um, it's like you go pick the right, frame rate, you go pick the right this, that, and the other, because otherwise it affects this, that, and the other. And what had happened was I had done kind of the first half, which was putting the puzzle together, and I'd done the second half, which was me just talking. And I'd done them separately. Then I'd put them both together, and I exported it separately. They were both fine. Together, the different settings kind of messed things up. So then I watched it. I uploaded it, and I was waiting for it to start, and I watched it, and I was like, "That's really dark." Like all the bit at the beginning looked really dark and washed out, and I was like, "Why has that happened? I don't understand." I was so worried. So I went back and I fixed it. It took me a little while to fix it, but I fixed it. I just changed some settings, and then I changed another setting because there was another problem, and then I re-uploaded it. So that was the reason. But that thing made me really nervous because I was like, what if something happens after it's uploaded to YouTube? What if it's just not as good quality? What if it's darker? What if it's this? What if it's that? And I was so paranoid. And I think it's just because it's been such a long time coming, it's been built up in my head. And I just wanted it to look amazing. I wanted people to see what I saw, which was just this amazing puzzle. And so yeah, I was really nervous for it, but then obviously it was fine. It was fine, and I was pleased with it in the end. But yeah, I was very nervous. But what did you think? I just loved that day. It really was. It was such a happy day. Hmm. Um, She has it on in the background. Oh, okay. Oh, well, hello, Slitherpuff. I turned down the TV just fine. Oh, okay, cool. So beautiful. It was amazing. Good. Oh, I'm so glad. I'm still buzzing for the wildlife puzzle. So wonderful. I'm so glad. I'm so glad you liked it. I've replied to a bunch of comments this morning, and thank you for leaving comments. It makes a difference when people leave comments on videos. It just shows engagement. So it's really nice when I get lost of comments. So thank you for that. Haven't watched the wildlife video yet. I'm savouring the anticipation. Oh, well, I hope it's worth it for you. I hope it is. And I also reveal what my next large piece count's going to be in that video as well, be. So but you might already know. I don't know. But it's very exciting. Loved it. I actually saw it by chance. Hadn't noticed the notification, but accidentally touched the pop-up on my phone 30 seconds before it started. Oh, right. Well, it didn't help that I had to re-upload it. So anybody that clicked notify me on the first one, once I'd deleted that and put the new one on, then that would have kind of just been wiped off. So that didn't really help. But anyway, you all knew, you all were there, so it was fine. Sounds nerve-wracking. Yeah. I mean, these things seem to happen to me. I'm actually, right, so since starting this channel, I've been doing it for 4 years. All the editing and the camera work and everything, it's all self-taught. I didn't come into it knowing any of this stuff. I know very little about photography. I know very little about cameras. I sort of figure out what I need for what I'm doing, and that's as far as it goes. And I would love to have a wider knowledge, if I only had time to kind of learn all that stuff. But it's with editing software. And so there's so much I still need to learn, and don't realize. And so I'm often, it's just very sort of, just got to figure it out as I go along. But yeah, it does. It happens to me. Me and tech, they just don't really gel very well. Mm. Um, that sounds no very good morning, Steve. Hello, hi Claire, how you doing? Cats are taking up half her bed. She's a king single. Yeah, isn't that always the way? The human gets like the tiny little corner all curled up, and the cats and dogs and whatnot, they get the rest of it. Watched it this morning when I got up. Excellent. Oh, good. Thank you, Claire. I saw it by chance too. Let any app notify me because it wasn't good for my. I never let any app notify me. Right, I've got you. Want to watch again? Yeah. Oh, please do. So I deliberately did it with very little intro. I just wanted it to dive right into the build. So it's very much a video of two halves. So even if you don't want to hear, some of the information and stuff, that first half is well worth a watch. And but I hope that the info in the second half was all kind of relevant and interesting. I tried to keep it sort of general about the puzzle for people who want to know, but also maybe are thinking of doing it, have it, want to get it. They're all just things that are useful to know, from somebody who spent 3.5 years doing it. So, but also it just the exciting part about which puzzle I'm doing next. So that's worth watching too. If I do say so myself. Vicky's life is funny. We continue to learn every day. I'm glad you think it's funny. Well, for the most part, it's a good life. It's a good life. Has its stresses, but it's good. It's good. Thanks for all the work that you do behind the scenes. People that don't make edit videos don't know how much work that you do in the background. Well, this is true, and I'm not moaning about it. Like, I actually, the editing bit for that. I know I'm not puzzling much. I'll get my sky pieces out and do a bit of puzzling while I'm talking. Um, the editing for the part of it that was the beginning, the actual putting together of the puzzle, that is, I really enjoyed editing that. I thoroughly enjoyed it. In fact, it was one of those. It was one of those. But there are some videos where editing can be a bit of a slog because there's a lot of me talking. I'm listening to myself talking. This was just all a visual feast for the eye. I had all this footage, and it was all just visually amazing. And I was just tasked with the job of trying to make it look as great as possible. I don't think I've ever enjoyed editing a video quite as much as I enjoyed editing that. So it's not like I absolutely hate editing and I'm sort of moaning about it, but it is true, Clark. Like people really don't. They really don't realize how much work goes into a video, and it's like, oh, you don't put out enough videos, and not many people say this, I have to say, like, but like when if I get flack or anything for videos not coming out very often or whatever, it's just like, well, it takes a long time to do, and let's not forget, building large puzzles, they take time to finish. And then once you've done them and you've got all the editing on top of that, and then, but what I really find difficult to keep up with is all the social media. It like posting about it. It's like, oh, I've got this great video, it's amazing, but I've got to tell everybody about it, post it on social media, make sure it all gets out there and everything, and that I find quite exhausting, I must admit. I don't think I do social media particularly well. I do try, but I don't think I do it very well. But yeah, it is, and people don't realize. They just kind of think I churn out videos and that's that, and it's easy peasy. But no, there is a lot. There is a lot that goes into it. But I'm very. I believe it should be the best it can be. The best I can provide with the tools I have. So I do try to. I do try to make it as high a quality as possible, which is why I wasn't happy. I just really wasn't happy with that first one I'd uploaded. I was like, nope, can't have that, can't have that. Gonna have to bring it down and put another one up. So yeah, but yeah, I mean, it was like I think it just meant a lot. This particular video just meant a lot. So it was yeah, it was nerve-wracking. Very pleased with it, and I'm really glad you all enjoyed it. And I'm excited for the next puzzles coming up. I'm excited for Downtown. I'm excited for the other one. I won't spoiler it in case anybody hasn't seen yet. Just super excited. It's always nice when you finish a big puzzle and then you can start a new one. It's like, which one shall I do? The possibilities are endless. Like, literally, I have so many puzzles. Right, that looks like it might be one of the eight, which is actually on the top left. This is the top right and the top middle board. The top left board, I think, is under here or under here. It's one of the ones underneath. So I have pulled out a bunch of pieces where there's quite a lot of sky in the hopes that I can fill out a chunk here between this orangutan and this flamingo that's flying overhead. Most of the pieces are like a peachy colour, but some of them are still very light. You can just see the edges of the rainbow on some of these pieces. So I'm hopeful this won't be too bad an area to put together. See, there's quite a bit here as well. I'd say once it gets past this bird, then you just don't really see any sky. And this area behind the bald eagle, that's more like background hills. So it's a different colour, that's more green. So, I mean, in theory, I could, if I focus and actually do my puzzling, I'll, theory, I could get a good chunk up here filled in. We'll see how it goes. Right, you've got to go around. Yes. So we've got another bright piece here that's not really peat coloured. Oh, I can't see where it goes in. Not sure about that one. No, doesn't go there. Hmm. I might have to shape sort some of these. They go together. I'm just not sure where they go. Oh, they might go further over this way. There's a little bit here where you can just see the top of the hills in the background and the sky. It's like a horizon piece, like a transition piece. Some of that's above this orangutan, but some of it's over here underneath this snake. I should be able to use the vines to help me out. The vines that are coming down. That at least as well helps me orient the pieces. These pieces aren't as easy to orient as the ones in the giant puzzle because they're more square. The ones in the giant are a very obvious alignment, whereas these aren't. So the fact that the vines are on a lot of these pieces helps me align them properly, so I know which way they go. That helps. There's a bit of that parrot. Right. Okay. That's most of them the right way up. And you can see tiny little birds and butterflies, ones that haven't necessarily been put in that pile because they've just been really small. Uh-huh. Oh, actually, I just heard the post come through the door. Um, just to mention, I may get a parcel while I'm puzzling. Um, I've ordered something, but it's not a puzzle. Before you get too excited, it's not a puzzle, unfortunately. I don't know if it's going to come when I'm streaming or not, so the doorbell might ring at some point. All right, so let's see what I can see with these pieces, and maybe I can fill out. There we go. I'm going to try and use these vines to my advantage here. There's also bits of foliage that kind of hang down as well. Ah, right. See, what we've got here is there is I think it's a sloth, hanging from a tree. I've got a little bit of him there, and I believe I have some of him on my leftovers pile. That's him, that's him, and that's him. Or her. Could be a her. Don't know. It's good if I could just get the name of the animal right, let alone whether it's a boy or a girl. That might be part of him. Certainly up in the sky area, that is as well. So maybe if I can start to put a little bit of him together, that might. And there's really not much sky behind him either. It's mostly kind of hills. Right, see that is as we face. Might be his arm. Okay, that's his legs. There's a bit I'm missing there. You can just see a wee bit of him there. I was hoping that might help attach this bit, but I still can't get that bit attached yet. Not to worry. Where are you? I feel like some of these lighter pieces should be really obvious, but I'm just not really. What about you? Maybe I should have. Let's see if I can find some more. There's one. Oh, found another one of that sloth. the hills in the background are just really quite bright. They're not sky, you can tell they're not sky, but they're really bright. So I'm kind of tackling both really here at the same time. A little bit of that branch, a little bit of the branch. They look good too. Excuse me. All right. Okay, so now I found a few more of this chap. Let's see. There. Yes, that's his arm attached. No. Where do you go then? Oh, I think that might be his feet. Got little curly feet. That's a bird, I think. No. Oh, do you go there? No. Hmm. Okay, put that one up there. Looks like it might go up there too. Um, we are. All right, so he's coming together nicely. That's good. Glad I chose. Glad I chose to look out pieces of him. Another one. Right, so I've not got to forget that there's pieces over here. Won't be worthwhile focusing on that. I'm very focused here, but I'm finding a few going in here. There's a, I think that's a butterfly there. Got my board with the birds and butterflies on. That's over there, so I can always pull that out and um, hopefully find the pieces I need. Still can't attach this. Does that go there? No, it doesn't. That's a bird again. I think I'm going to have to consult the box image for the birds. There's loads of little background birds. Hmm. That looks like it goes with the rainbow. That is part of that branch. There we are. There. Aha. There. I thought that piece looked familiar. Okay. Well, it's coming along. It's coming along. Got a wee cup of coffee here, so I'm going to just have a wee sip while we chat. Puzzle tracker. Oh, right. Which is now possible. Is that a new feature they've added, Soul? That you can have, like, puzzle tracker friends? Tonight I rest, I think. It's very exhausting. I lay down and do the. Oh, right, because. Oh, you got a fractured knee. Oh, dear. I've been finding I actually take a while to get to sleep recently. Once I'm asleep, I'm fine. Takes me a little while to get to sleep. I think it's partially because I struggle to turn my brain off. Still having a hard time dealing with the loss of one of the dogs in October. Oh, yeah, it's sad, isn't it, when you lose a pet? Let's get another one. Feel like it's too soon. You gotta do what you feel is right. And I think you'll know when the time comes, when you're ready. Hello, Bergdes, how are you? Just got home from errands. Thank you for joining. I hope you're doing fine. Good to remember self-care. Absolutely. 100%. Also, YouTube keeps forgetting. Hang on. I've been a subscriber for way more than 5 months. Minutes, even. Really? That's so weird. That is so weird. It's never broken. I had a chipped ankle and a fracture. Oh, okay. What? How did that happen? Did you fall, Gryffindor? I've been having the same issues with YouTube, not just with Vicky's. Started a few weeks ago. Oh, right. Must be a general glitch then. Gosh, that's annoying. Hoping to wrap up soon. Hoping to wrap up some bigger puzzles soon. I have too many biggies at once now. Yeah, I know the feeling. I know the feeling. Oh, Claire. Oh, thank you. That's so generous. Thank you. Right, who's got them? I can't read it on there. Yipping Delight. Hello. Sonia Jones. White Tiger. And Tappy Toe. Oh, Claire has gifted you all free memberships to Vicky Makes and Builds, so I really do hope you enjoy that. Thank you, Claire. We got Claire. Claire's a hero. Absolutely. 12 months a member today. Wow. It's been a year. Oh, thank you. That's so amazing. I really do appreciate that. Oh, you're also such a lovely group. Mm. Mm. Right, this sky, it's not as easy as I thought. Well, I don't really know what I expected, to be fair, but that's the wrong way round. That goes that way. I don't know if I've got this one in the box. I feel like there are so many here that I should have. They're obvious. Well, it doesn't look as though I have. uh, one, no, that one. There we go. That's the vine helping me out. Be really good if I could attach this. I actually think this goes further along though. Maybe there. I think it goes about there. Ah, so what if I could find that one? Yes. Okay. Woohoo! Flamingo attached. So that's all one big bit now. There's a gap down here because it's where the boards are separated. So that side of the flamingo technically goes on this board. But that's always good when I can attach bits. Always good. Uh, I don't know where that one is. Right, maybe you go there. You do. You do. You do. Possibly. No, I don't think that goes. Wait a minute. I think it's more there-ish. That bit. What's that? Looks like a bird. So many birds in this puzzle. And I have to say with this puzzle, like with the Piatnik, the 6K, I did the 1K and that felt so easy because I'd just done the 6K. It's not the same with this. This doesn't feel easier. It's still a tough puzzle for all the same reasons, really. That's a bit more of a yellow colour, so I feel like that goes a wee bit further down. The yellows are closer to the horizon. Well, that's good. Got a few in there. Got all of the butterfly on there. Ah, there it is. Wondered if I had the neighbouring pot. So now that one has two vines. There we are. That one has a vine going right up the middle. But it's not that one. That one, I think. Yes. So the vines help. Definitely they help. It does get a bit more confusing when the leaves start. Because there's just so many leaves. That looks like it's one of the dividing lines pieces. You know how I've said the dividing lines, they seem to be um a slightly different shape. This looks like it's one of those, but I just can't see where it goes. I don't think it'll be over there because there's not really any sky over there. It's going to be further up because there's green. Ugh, this puzzle. Hmm. What goes there? I just don't know where that fits in yet. Um, I mean, they're going in, aren't they? They're going in. Yes, then. I got that on the wrong side. I wish I could fit this one in. I think. Oh, that attaches there. Oh, okay. I think I'm just needing one piece to attach this. That's closer to the top than I thought. There's maybe only one piece that I need to attach this flamingo to the top, but I haven't really got those pieces separated. That goes there. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Ah, I had it in the wrong place. Yay, I can attach it. Woohoo! Hmm. And then that goes there. Right. Okay. That's why it wouldn't fit. I had one in the wrong spot. Hmm. It's quite a yellow piece. Where do you go? There. So there is a big bit of green hanging down here. You can just see the right hand edge of it where this orangutan's hand is, and the left hand edge of it on this bit. Um, I don't know quite how much I'm going to have of that, realistically, because there's quite a lot of green like just there. I wonder if I can find that bit. Looks like I should be able to. Feels like one I should have. Well, there we go. I do. Yay! That feels like one I should have as well. Well, that goes there. Ugh, blimey. Okay. Hmm, have I got that one? Nope. Yes. All right. Everyone that goes in this section is kind of a triumph. I have to say, it's not easy this bit. Hmm. Goes there. So maybe if I can find a wavy. I don't think I've got a waiver that goes in that direction here. Goes there. But I might have in the box. Oh, there's somebody gifted more memberships. Oh, Bogdis. Thank you. My goodness. Okay, victory in 2025. I guess we need to change that to 26 now. Harvey's Puzzle Odyssey. Hello to you. Linda Scardenell, Son of Lovecraft, Matthew Turner, and yeah, that's it. Oh, you've all been gifted memberships from Bergdis. Thank you. That's lovely. 10 new members that we get to inspire. Bruises were horrific, legs and foot. Oh, all right. So you had an accident then. Gosh. I have a sky piece that should be easy to spot where it goes, but I can't find it, so maybe it's not even a sky piece. Yeah, you get those, don't you? I'm trying to. I don't. Which side are you doing? Which portal are you on? I'm fairly familiar with Section A, but I haven't started Section B, so I'm not familiar at all with that yet. Felt inspired. Good use of the word. Thank you. I really appreciate that. So sorry, Gryffindor. Falls are so scary. Yeah, they really are. And it depends how you fall, where you fall, like what you land on, how you land. It's oh yeah, it can be awful. That was over a year ago because of not being able to get what I need. Hasn't healed. Oh gosh. Bugdis is a hero too. We've got two heroes. It's a peninsula now. What's a peninsula? It's always fun trying to figure out the conversation when I've been puzzling for a little bit. Hello, Sandra. How are you feeling? Oh, it's early for you. 12:20. Well, late, I guess. I guess you haven't gone to bed yet. Right now, I need to stay uninspired until I'm down to 3 puzzles. Not sure I can help you with that. But I do know what you mean. Right, I'm just grabbing more out. There was one specifically I was looking for, but I'm just grabbing a few more. Uh, so I do have some sky pieces with a lot of green on, so maybe I might be able to link those two. Let's see. I'm running out of space in my hand, so let's see what I can see here. Now then, that we just got the feet of that flamingo there, so I was able to spot that one. That goes in there. Ah, right. So that goes there. That's the piece I was looking for, but it doesn't attach to that. Oh, there we go. It's higher up than I thought. There. Nice. Right. Well, that piece should be easy to spot. There. Mm. So it looks like there's just one that needs to attach these two, but it's whether or not I've got those ones with all the green in. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how far across that one goes. Right. Ah, once again, I think I'm going to have to attach these. Because of the bit I'm working on, it's a little awkward having the bit at the top attached, but the bit underneath not attached. Pretty soon, pieces aren't going to fit in. Mm. Right, there's a butterfly there. I knew I'd seen it. Here we go, green one. Alright. I wish I could attach this guy. He needs legs. He needs his legs. Okay, and now I can attach that bird. Yes. Oh, I'm loving it. I love it when the islands come together. It'd be good if I could get this snake in. It's under that bird. I think there might be only one piece needed to attach it. Not that piece though. It's got a big vine down the middle. Assuming it is only one piece. Is it that one? Nope. Hmm. Might have it in my hand. Let's see. Oh. Oh, okay. You've got some of his legs. Congratulations. Sloth, you've got some legs. Oh, there's a bright bit there. That looks like a bird or a butterfly. Where do you go? I could have some on my bird and butterfly board. There's another bird. Ah, there's so many birds. I mean, I like birds. Don't get me wrong. But this is ridiculous. Right there. Mm. Ah, getting closer. I just don't know if I've got these pieces. Not handy anyway. Right, I think the sky gets darker nearer to the top, but it also appears to get darker when it hits the horizon. So I'm not sure if that one goes that way or that way. Hmm. Oh, oh, well, they go together. That one doesn't, but they do. There is a butterfly in that one. It's tiny though. I may not have even spotted that. There. Oh, there's the top of the orangutan's head. Finally, got it in. There's a bird there. Again, I think I'm gonna have to use the box lid for a lot of these birds and butterflies because I just don't know where they sit. Oh, there. Right. Hmm. What does it go there? I think I'm just going to grab my board with the birds and bugs on. Oh, that was one I found in the rummage of the miscellaneous pieces. Um, wait, it's buried at the bottom. Yeah, be some I could put in on here. Certainly a lot of light coloured background. Um, there, see now there is a big yellow butterfly. I think I'm going to need to bring that box lid closer because I can't tell where it goes. There, hang on, hang on. Right, yellow butterfly in the sky. Is that it? Wait, No, I don't think it is. Okay. Uh, oh, right. Oh, it's away on that side. Right. Okay. So there's a wee tiny bit of sky peeking through. So that's on the top left board. What I did spot though was, now let me see if I can find it again. That bird there, that pink one, goes just above this snake there. No, it doesn't attach there, but it goes. Oh wait, which way round does it go? Wait, no, that's not right. That's got a vine going behind it. Oh my goodness, that's there. Oh, they just like the same bird. Uh, why? Right. So where are you? Okay, so there's that butterfly. Then we've got a vine that comes down here, and the bird goes around about there. Oh, I can't even attach it. After all that, I can't attach it. It's a wavy though. So maybe I'll be able to find the neighbouring wavy. But that bird goes up there, but this one that just looks almost exactly the same that's right there. I think that's that one. That one there. Might sit there, I think. And then that. Yeah, that's part of the same bird. That goes there. So what I really need to do is find that piece. Um, and I may well have it. Let's see. Some sky on that one. Right, it's worthwhile pulling these out, I think. These really light backgrounds. It's not sky, it's kind of like hills, but they're up at the top. They're going to be up here somewhere. Um, you can see some sky in that piece. That one. I don't know if I've got that piece on here. It might be in the box with the sky pieces. There's sky in those two. That one. I'm not sure about that one. That one. That one. And that one. Let's grab that one. Well, that looks like a bit of a sloth. So we'll grab that as well. I mean, I knew once I'd hit these piles, it would start to get more difficult. Oh, there's the not sure how that got mixed up with the birds and butterflies, but that's actually a bit of the orangutan. Um, right, so there's a bird there that goes up here. Found it. There, that attaches to the top, so that's handy. I thought I had a wee bit of its wing or tail or something. There. So that's good. Pinpointed that. Then these are all like just like the really light bits of hill. We have birds on them, so might be worthwhile just putting those separate. That's a big dot wing. Not sure about that one. It looks as though it might go near the sloth, but I don't know. Um, now then, where did I see that butterfly? There, it's right beside the sloth. So that's good. Another butterfly there. We're past the point of finding the really obvious birds and butterflies. We're on teeny weeny ones now. And some of them look the same, which doesn't help. There we go, found that one. Yes, okay, good. Good. So that's that bird in. That would be a good one to find. There's actually a wee bit of the snake on that piece. There it is. Ha! Perfect. uh, right, that. Oh, there's that bird. Another bird there. Looks a bit darker, so that's not that bird. That's this one. Yes. Okay. There's a few flying around in this area. Um, this one is in this area, I think. So that'd be a good bit to fill out as well. That looks like a butterfly wing. Um, oh, that's quite a big butterfly. Have I missed that one? That goes up here. It's above the bald eagle. Hmm. There's some blue in that. Is that a bird? Looks like it might be this parrot, but I can't see where it would go. Might be a blue butterfly. Oh, goodness. Right. Would that go there? No, it doesn't. Ah, it goes there. Yes. Another bird. That's one of the ones that goes here. So it might be a good bit to work on. There's that butterfly there. That attaches that part. Oh, this was a good call, I think, doing this bit of the sky. Definitely. Yeah, definitely. All money is a good gift to keep your puzzling inspiration going. Ah, certainly is. I'm like 99% good on that ankle now. Or did you damage your ankle as well? Like this. 99%. Well, that's good. 100 would be better, but 99's not bad. Finally loaded. What loaded? Posted them as pups. Oh, on Discord, did you post a picture? Definitely, but since she said don't buy anything, it's not money. I got money though too from mum and lots of gift cards for my book collection. Yeah, I got some gift cards as well, which was nice. I didn't actually use them for puzzles though. I hope it is a puzzle then, Winter. 'Tis a long time to be banned from inspirational purchases, having to wait for the 29th of this month. It's looking good. Thank you, Cara. Well, I don't buy a ton really, but I do want the Disney 13K, I think it was. Oh, do you? What, the truffle or the clementoni? I have a big Disney puzzle to do. So do I. Well, one and a half, two and a half. Oh gosh, I've got quite a few big Disney puzzles to do. They just kept popping into my head there. I was like, wait, no, there's that one, and then there's that one, and then there's that one. Which one, Cara? Yeah, 13,500 Truffles Golden Age of Disney. Yeah, I think that's the one I want. Right, so not the Clementoni. The one with burgundy, brown, red, etc. star thing. Yes, I think I know the one you mean. The truffle. Going to watch in the background. Tired. Have fun all. Oh, well, sleep well if you fall asleep. Sleep well. Thank you for being here. Nice, Cara. I really like truffle. When will you start this one? Good question. Gosh, you missed a lot. Who, me? Yeah. I know, but that's what happens when I get into a zone. Have a good rest. I'll check the Discord soon. Yeah, I'll check afterwards too. Yeah, we're headed out to celebrate me being 40 on the 29th. Yay! Oh, happy birthday for the 29th. Remind me nearer the time. I enjoyed turning 40. I thought it was good. Repeat. I slipped on a puddle once. Ankle broke in 3 places. The local hospital fixed it together the same day, but the worst part was the soft stuff that has taken ages to heal. Yeah, like all the what cartilage and stuff, that kind of thing. And just something as simple as slipping in a puddle, it just goes to show how hazardous the outside world can be. Gosh, well, I'm glad it's like 99% better now. How long ago was that? Your birthday was January 3rd. Oh, well, happy birthday then in that case. Happy belated birthday. Wait, are you celebrating it at the end of the month? Or did you celebrate it in December? Yours is the 28th. I'm confused now. Mine's not till September, so it's definitely not mine. But you have to order the restaurant. Oh, I see. Right, okay. Okay. So that should be good. That's fine. It's like you get to have 2 birthdays. That works. The big birthday this month for us is Freya's. She's going to be 13 on the 24th. Dreaded teenager. Celebrated on Saturday with a dinner with mum's part of family, then with dad on the 29th. Right. So you got lots of celebration. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. It's a big birthday, the 40th. You should celebrate. Exactly. Yeah. My paternal grandmother would have been 88 today. Sadly died in 2018. Aw. It's a good age though. 88. Right. Okay. Um. Do you know what? I'm just gonna just keep plugging away at this sky. Hopefully you don't mind. I think it's going good. Right, so there's a cluster of birds here. A couple of them, a couple of slightly bigger ones, and a couple of tiny butterflies. They're between this parrot, which I have, and this sloth, which I have. So I'm wondering if I can fill in a wee bit of that. Like I've got its head there. That's obviously I think I've got the wing of that one. Um, I've got some of the wing of this one that like there. So yeah, I'm thinking I might just start to try and fill that in, maybe. But I'm a bit in my own way here, so I might have to move these down. I might attempt to also do some shape sorting while I'm at it. I mean, there's too many. I've been sort of pulling a bunch out, putting a few in, pulling a bunch out, putting a few in. It's kind of stayed the same size for the most part, the pile. So I've got two together there and two together there. It'd be good to get those in. I'm just not sure where they go. This bit here is a very dark leafy bit that's hanging down. I think that might belong here. Um, no, here. Ah, it goes there. Wait, does it? No, it doesn't. Darn it. Oh, I don't know then. Might still go in there. And this bit, I think that might go up here. There. Okay, that's good. That's those in. Sure about that one. With those. Sorry, I'm just keep thinking I've spotted things, but then I'm not sure. I'm not sure what that's. Ah, it's that flamingo's wing. I could just see a tiny bit of pink that goes in there. Right, I've got a tail of a bird or something here. It's a tail or maybe the tip of a wing. I just don't can't see where what it belongs to. Oh no, it's the again, it's the flamingo, it's its beak. That goes there. Nope. About that one. Mm, just kind of trying to locate them as I go along, as I pick them up. Sometimes I'm able to do that. That is a good thing about shape sorting, which kind of forces you to go through all the pieces at another time and look at them and well, that goes in there. And some of these might go on the top left board like that bit, so I might not even have them in the right place over here, but that's okay. Right. Okay. Well, I've cleared my gap anyway. Um, that feels like a piece that should be very obvious. Yes, it is. It's there. I've cleared my gap. So now that goes in here, sort of around there, maybe somewhere. And this one goes. In fact, wait, that's further down. This one's sort of down here. This one is around about there. I think that might be the beak of that one. Um, it's a little bit disjointed at the moment, but hopefully I could perhaps find the ones I'm missing, like those. And that looks like a bit of the orangutan. Now then, what is that? Is that this? Oh, that one's throwing me a little. Oh, wait. Oh, right. Oh, that's a giraffe. Okay. Belongs down here. That's the tail of this panther and the back end of a giraffe. Threw me a bit, that one did. Right, it's now I'm getting some of these um birds and bug pieces in. That bit looks like it should go around here somewhere. Right, well, I found one or two there. There are still some sky pieces that I could dive into, so maybe grab that out. There we go. That's the orangutan bit. This one is that bird. Oh God, that's a third bird. All right, and that attaches there, I believe. I have that piece somewhere with the legs of this bird. And this one, I think. Oh, that's a fourth bird. Too many birds. Ah, right. I don't think I've got any more on that. That one might be. Oh, wait a minute. Ah, what goes there? Um, let's see if I might have that as well. That's the leftovers board. Well, I've got. I might not have time to rummage through this today, but I think it's coming up. I'm going to need to have a rummage through it, and this, I think, is what I'm going to need to look at next for those bird pieces. Gonna grab that and that. Sorry, you can't see what I'm doing off the screen there. Um, it's just a few pieces I pulled out of my miscellaneous pile earlier. Right. Okay, so that's a bit of the panther that I found. That goes down there. He's got some legs now. that's just very light coloured background. I'm not quite sure where that fits in yet, but I'm pretty sure it goes up here somewhere. We've got, that's the bald eagle. That was in both of those were in the leftovers pile. There we go. Another bald eagle one. I don't know where that goes. I'll pop it up there for now. So, I'm needing some more of these. Oh gosh, yeah, there's quite a few that I might be able to fit in here. Which is good. I'm not complaining. Be great if I could get the legs of that sloth in. I don't even know if I've got that piece out though. Definitely time for a rummage through of the miscellaneous pile. Let's see if I can find some of these very, very light greens. Hmm, right. Um, that's a bit of sky. Oh, it's in there. Orange butterfly. Now then, where is that? Had one there. Mm. And I was also looking for a wavy. It doesn't go there. Right, not to worry. Okay, so we've got, that looks like a beak. So I can't see a bird needing a beak just at the moment. There. Okay, I've attached his legs. He's just missing that middle bit. So that's good. I think that's a bird's wing. I'm just not sure where the bird is. Oh, there's one further over here, like a brown bird. That one, that looks like it goes nearer to the bottom. It's quite a bright coloured piece of sky. I'm not seeing it though. That looks like butterfly, maybe. Unless it's, oh no, it's not. It's the fur. It's the very bright fur of the orangutan. This looks like it belongs to one of these birds. There we go. If it's in there, does it go there? Yes. All right. Well, that's attached to bird, which is good. I think that bit goes there, maybe. Oh, I don't know now. Hang on. That's butterfly, I think. That's this bird that's flying over here that I mentioned. I don't know where this one goes. Random birds' wings. I'm just finding birds' wings here, there, and everywhere. But that looks like a bit of butterfly or something orange. Background bird. That's the bottom of a vine. Now then. Ah, right. That's the wing of this bird here. And that's that butterfly. Okay. So getting somewhere. I think that goes there. That's its legs. I knew I had that piece. That looks like a waterfall in the background there. There's that butterfly there. So that's attached. Yes. Another bit of that bird, I think. Yeah, I think that goes there. And that one goes there. So we've got a completely separate bird floating around over here. And these ones are looking good in there now as well. So I might be able to fill a bit of the gap here with these. What time are we? 2 o'clock. So what have we been going? An hour and a half? Yeah, an hour and a half. So what I'll do is I'll pull out a few pieces and then I'll stop and chat a bit before I try to put some of them in. So don't say anything important quite yet. Wait for me. Mm. Right. Grab that one out. It'd be great if I could get most, if not all, of these sky pieces in. There were quite a few left, and I've also managed to put in a um whole bunch of birds and bugs. This board is definitely filling out, isn't it? Also, Vicky's videos, me kind of want to get the 9K dragon puzzle, maybe. Oh, what, the wildlife video? Why? Because of the comparisons. It's a great puzzle. Honestly, I would highly, 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 highly recommend that puzzle. It's amazing. Love it. I'll have to get some sleep back at work this week, darn it. I know. Excuse me, hit like. Thank you so much. Thanks, Vicky and everyone. Good night, or good night, Claire. Have sweet dreams, and thank you for gifting those memberships. I really appreciate that. And thank you for the like reminder too. I will see you later. I have to pick up my son soon. Wish he was old enough to go home by himself so I could keep puzzling. I know. I know what you mean. Hey, Philip. How you doing? Couple of hours a day, first shape sorted, then going through those smaller piles looking for certain pieces. Is this your 40k? It's exciting. Um, YouTube is clearly having some issue with chat where it says that you aren't a subscriber. I had this problem also. Yeah, that's weird. I mean, I could change it to just, anyone. I usually put subscribers. Well, A, it encourages people to subscribe, but B, it kind of, I don't know, sort of narrows down so there aren't millions of people in the chat. But then again, I don't think it makes that much of a difference. Just sort of for a little bit, I could change it for the next few that I'm doing, ones that aren't members ones. I don't know how long it's going to take for them to fix that. They're normally relatively quick with fixing glitches, but that just seems silly. I'm gradually picking a few more pieces each day for moments too, as I puzzle on some others. I really want to get down to 3 puzzles: moments, portals, and one more. That sounds good. That sounds like a good amount of giant puzzles to be doing. I admire that, Winter. Personally, I can only work on one puzzle at a time. That's why 2026 for me is the year for Disney moments. You and Gustin? Although Gustin's doing the other one as well, but he seems to fly through puzzles. I reckon I'd be done both of those in like a month. We need a puzzle twin. I have so many to do. I know this is it. Need two of me. Not gonna lie, wildlife is slipping down on my want list. Oh, is it? Really? How come? Has all the green put you off? 2 to 3 is very doable, but now with 5, it feels a little stressful. And I can't put them away very neatly. Yeah, no, I totally get that. Totally get that. I tend to do multiple with books and games too. I have to pick up my son in a few minutes, but beside 4 pieces, I'm done with the top beach portal. Oh, okay. And still lacking 9 bottom pieces. So 13 total. Okay. Oh, you're doing great. Then that portal is complete. 11 top snow portal pieces as well. So you're doing section B, aren't you? See you soon, Sol. That's great going. It is great going. Thank you, Winter. Counting has really an impact on how much I can see how I'm doing. Yeah, it does help with sort of being able to see your progress and everything. Even when it feels like I haven't done much, almost 500 pieces today. Sounds like a good amount. Not the amount I'm on now, though. Yeah, I love the counting. Close to only 1,000 pieces left. Oh, that's wicked. Very, very close. Can't wait to see. Hmm. Okay, so little background bird. I'm gonna, again, just grab the box. Try not to yank any of my cables out in the process. So there's a tiny background bird here. Gosh, it could be any one of these micro dots. It makes it so hard to just, the tiny size of these boxes, the images. Right, that fits perfectly in there, but it doesn't go there, which is a little frustrating. Um, okay, not to worry, not to worry. Right, we've got some very faint vines there. Not sure where they go. Oh, here. I think it goes here near this waterfall bit. There's a blue, I think that's a blue butterfly. Maybe. It's not that one. There's some kind of bright bluish pinkish blob somewhere around here as well. Can't see it. Which might be that. It's so hot because the image is so small. I think maybe I need to go on the online and see if I can find a bigger image I can use because this is hard. It's hard to see what I'm doing. I think that's part of a butterfly there, a green one. And there also appears to be a bird as well. This is tough. It doesn't really help that there's not much of a variety in piece shapes, so that makes it tougher. Very definite green butterfly there. At least I can see that one. That, I think, goes up here. It's underneath this. And above this. I can't actually attach it yet. Attach it to that. Got an island. That's good, I guess. Right, some bird in that piece. And some vines. Is it you? Yes. Okay, so not got to forget about this area. There are still things going on over there too. That's the back end of that bird. Ah, I will say that for the wavies, sometimes they help when you're a bit stumped on the shape, especially when all the rest of the shapes are just standard shapes. That piece has one going right down the middle. There it is. So I'm filling in a few gaps, which is good. What are you? I'm not sure if that's a bird or a butterfly. No. Oh, that one there. It doesn't. Oh, hang on. No, it doesn't go there either. Um, I'm using anything, any kind of clue in these pieces. It tells me where it goes. There, that's that one filled in, finally. One, got that one. The vines really do help a lot. So glad to have those. That's that one. Some areas do have slightly more texture, or they're maybe just a slightly different colour. But even still, it's hard to spot the pieces that you're needing. That's a wing. I just can't see the bird it belongs to. That bit. That bit should be obvious. There should be a detail on that piece that there it is. Ha! Found you. Mm. Nope. Ah, found you as well. Mm. Hmm. Oh, okay. Thought that might have been part of the orangutan. I just couldn't quite tell how it fit in. Right, I'm going to grab a few more from here. There's not many left in here, as you can see. These ones, these are the flower pieces, by the way. So these aren't related to these. Um, mm, I would just love it if I could get through all the sky pieces or most of them. It's just kind of difficult because I have a lot of pieces that are really similar colors now, and the shape doesn't help a great deal because there isn't that much differentiation in shape, like variety, I should say. That's a better word. Now then, that's not a good way to put that. We put that there. I'm juggling pieces here. Ooh, clang. Right, there we go. Hmm. Just trying to keep the box handy. I may end up with some of these left to put in because they're not as easy to find just because there's more green in them. I'm sort of having a wee look, but as I say, not finding them quite as easy to spot now. These ones with the pink in. That looks like it goes up here, maybe? Possibly up here. There. Still getting one or two in though, so that's good. Look at that. No. Thought that went in there and it doesn't. Never mind. Mm. Uh, might go over here actually because it's a bit more white. I think that maybe belongs over there. Oh, that's a dividing piece, but that might well go over there. There is a little bit of sky over on the other. Oh, that might be water. Not sure about that one. There is a little bit of sky over on the top left board, which I don't have out at the moment. So I can't really put those in yet. That looks like a dividing line piece too. Uh, running out of space. Oh, does that go there? It does, but that doesn't. I know that piece goes around here somewhere. Oh, it's up there. It attaches up there. That's good. Um, that's a wavy, but I can't see that at the moment. I think yeah, that's near to the top. That's a darker piece. Oh, does that belong to this flamingo? It does. Yes. Random creature in that one. Again, can't even tell what it is. It's just a blob at the moment. Uh, right. I mean, whatever I don't get in is just going to end up shape sorted, I think. So just do a bit of shape sorting at the end. That'll be fine. I mean, it's rare I get every piece of a pile in one go. I think I've done quite good so far, though. A lot of these all just look very similar to me, so it's kind of slowing down a lot. There. Um, that looks like a dividing piece too. So there's definitely some sky to be put together on the top left board. Not sure about that one. Oh, there's some pink on that. A little tiny bit of pink. Might be a flower, but I'm inclined to think it's a bird or something. I can't see where it is though. That one. No. Oh, there's something obvious in that. What is it though? Is it a bird? Is it a plane? Definitely not a plane. Ah, what's that one? Hmm. Uh, gosh, I'm concentrating so hard on the. Is that my neck? A lot of staring at the board. A lot of staring at the board. See, that's another dividing piece. I've got a whole bunch of dividing pieces. They're obvious because of the shape of them. Where was the other one I had? That one. There. So that must go there. That must go on the other side. I can't see where that goes on here. It's not. It doesn't belong in this bit anyway. So it must go over there. Okay, so I have a lot now of these. And it's tough to know where they go in at the moment. Like that, I don't know if that's a bit of bird or if it's a bit of vine, that piece that goes above there, wherever that is. And that looks like the back end of something. Again, is it a bird? I don't know. Mm. Oh, wait. Aha! Right, can I maybe at least find the corresponding wavy that goes there? No. I don't think that fits in there. No, it doesn't. Um, right. Okay, well, I am slowing down, folks. I am slowing down and struggling to find the right pieces here. Nope. Nope. Um, oh, that bit's right. Ah, there. Okay, it's that wing. Gosh, that piece was throwing me. Maybe I can find that one. 'Cause it ought to be obvious. Nope. Ah, found it. Those two go together, but I don't know where they go. Whew. No. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to um I'm gonna have to just tidy things up and maybe finish up here with this because it's I'm really finding I'm slowing down quite a lot. Uh, have I got you? And I'm struggling to find the right pieces. So it's just, yeah, it's slowing down. I also think I really do need to start to rummage through my other pile now as well. Maybe pre-stream next week so that I can. Oh, there's another one there. Got a little row of pieces there. I don't know what it belongs to. It's a really light coloured vine. Ah, I see. I see where it goes. It's the parrot's wing. That's what I was seeing. There, that goes there. Okay, well, that's good. That's good. Something at least. And this bird, it goes that way. There, that attaches. So that's good. Managed to get that in. They go in there. See what looking at the box can do. Right. It never even occurred to me that it might be that parrot's wing. Right. Okay. Yeah. I'm going to tidy up a bit, I think. Just tidy some pieces up. Um, I'm wondering, because technically these are leftovers, so maybe if I just get the leftovers board and shape sort it. What's that? There's a bit of like brown on that piece. I don't know what it belongs to, but you can see the sky. Might not go on this board though. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna shape sort the leftovers. It's usually what I do, to be fair. And up to now I haven't. There's another sky bit there, see? Right. So we'll finish off with some organising, and then we shall round things up. But I think that's good going for today. I think I've got a good bunch of that sky area done. I'll pop pieces that are together down there. Wavies at the bottom. I'll try and orient them as best I can, but I don't always know which way they're oriented, so um, this one, as I say, is more difficult for that than the big one. The big one's very obvious um, which way they're oriented, but not this one, unfortunately. Bright pink bit of that piece, but I don't know what it belongs with. The birds and butterflies I'll keep on that board as they are. They might be worth shape sorting as well at some stage, but they're not, I wouldn't call them technically leftovers. I've not really finished them yet. I've just been kind of popping in and out of them as I've been doing the sky. That was in the leftover pile all along, the hand of that orangutan. Right, so now let's get these ones. I'm hoping these will all fit on the board. Who knows? We'll soon find out. What belongs there? So I'm not going to move that. They should fit on the board, I think. This is for the shape sorters among you. Hoping you're enjoying this. Might go there. It does. So it go there? No. Nope. I've had a bird. I just wanted to see if it went in there. Mm. Right, now I'm moving on to the same shapes, but the ones I know are oriented this way. They're pieces that are together and wavies. So now it's time to move these ones, and this will give us a good idea of really how much I've got done. Because when you have pieces spread out all over the place, it looks like you've done more than you have. There's another one that's an obvious dividing line. So I've got a little island coming together there. That's a wavy. Then these are all wavies. So pop those there. Those go on the other board, and that's quite a good little batch of pieces. So I'm going to put those on the other side, and I'll take a photo. That one's. I thought that might go over there, but I can't fit it in. I don't think yet. They go together, but I'm just not sure where they go just yet. Oh, they go there. That's good. That was handy. Okay, so here it is. Without all the miscellaneous pieces. I'll just finish these. That's it. So I filled out a good bit of that today, especially here. Really attached a bunch of floaty bits like that. The sloth, the flamingo's been attached. This bit has built up and got a bit more attached. So that's good going, I think. What do you reckon? One day I'll accept that I'm a puzzle hoarder. One day, but is today not that day? Hello, Gustin, by the way. You're a collector, which is different than a hoarder. Yes, I would agree with that. I would agree with that. I just don't have that much space for puzzles, so I have to do a bit of rehoming now and then. Yeah, I'm with you. And I mean, it's kind of silly me saying that because I have so many, but yeah, totally with you. Anyway, been working on the edge of this memorable moment section, lots of shape sorting, but soon the stars will be in. Oh, nice! Which section is it? Beauty and the Beast. Yes, of course, that's the one. It's got loads of stars in that one, hasn't it? Um, I don't have much space either. I will probably be found buried under a pile of puzzles, especially if I keep buying big, heavy puzzles. Oh dear. Yeah, well, I know that feeling. For some reason, I decided to start with the stars that surround the image, and I'm not backing down on that choice. That kind of sounds like you're having a fight with it. I'm not backing down. I'm not letting it win. Oof. Well, you do you. Uh, why let them naturally form with the gradient when you can torture yourself with shape sorting? Yeah, why? Why indeed? The only real issue so far has been the blue edge at the bottom. The repeat cut just makes it more annoying than anything. Got you. Great progress though, Vicky. Thank you so much. No, I wasn't chatting for a bit, but I took some concentration this bit. Or it has been. Most definitely it has been. I've really needed to concentrate. I'm just wondering where this parrot goes in relation to that, but I think it's in about the right place. I don't think I can attach those yet. Although it'd be good. It'd be good when I can. There's obviously a bit here that I need to fill in, but yes, I think it's gone good. Doing an amazing job. Thank you so much. Looks like great progress to me. Amazing how much you got done in a couple of hours. Yeah, and my neck was starting to hurt a little bit. When I'm sort of intensely concentrating like that, I find I get closer to the puzzle. And then and then I start to notice a wee bit of an ache in my neck. So thought that was a good time to maybe just call it a day. But I think I've got some missing. I think I'm getting to the point where I need to rummage through my miscellaneous pile and find some missing bits. And that'll help with things as well. Um, oh, hello, Neve. How you doing? Looking great. I'm off to bed. It's 1:30 a.m. My goodness. Thank you for staying up so late. And my puzzle pieces are blurring together. Yeah, I know that feeling. Good night, all, and happy puzzling. Happy puzzling to you too, and sweet dreams. She has 100% for doing a great job. Well, thank you. How many percent do I get for the chat? Sometimes they're chat heavy and sometimes they're not. I was chatting a bit at the beginning. And I always natter while I'm puzzling. I was asking whether people rehome puzzles that were gifts once. Do you know, I struggle with that. I struggle with that because um I don't yeah, it's a hard one, isn't it? It's a hard one. Um Most people who gift them to me though are fine with me moving them on. Um but yeah, I struggle with that as well sometimes. I feel weird about selling gifts. Yeah, But I don't feel as bad if I give gifts away, if that makes sense. Selling them just seems like I'm trying to turn a profit on them, which is not really what I'm trying to do. Obviously, you don't try to profit from gifts, but but yeah, no, I get that same feeling. It's good to know I'm not the only one. I'm good. How are you? Oh, I'm doing fine, thank you, Neve. I'm doing fine. I'm glad you're good too. But I'm wrapping things up now, Neve. So it's going to be a bit of a hello goodbye. I'm going to go and eat some lunch. I'm quite hungry now. So thank you everyone for being here and watching me continue with this awesome puzzle. The top right is coming along really nicely. I'm slowly approaching the point where I think I need to do a bit of micro sorting because even though I've got a pile of flowers, I just don't think they're going to go in very easily. I think I might need to start sorting out some vines, go through my miscellaneous pile, find some gap fillers, and maybe start sorting greens according to texture. So, like at the bottom, there's a lot of mossy kind of greens. At the top, you've got a more of the light coloured greens, um, textures and things like that. So, I'm thinking I'm getting to that point in this puzzle now because it's really coming along. I will, of course, show you progress. Once I've packed everything away, I can put the whole thing together and show you what it's looking like. But this top half's filling out a lot more now, so that's good. So, yeah, very pleased with that. So, thank you all for being here. Check out the description if you would like to join the Discord server and you haven't joined already. Excuse me, there's an invite link in there where you can join. It's a brilliant community. Highly, highly would recommend coming along and seeing what we're all about. And I will be back on Thursday with my live stream on the Downtown Puzzle, 1,000 pieces. People are blazing through that puzzle. SS and Purple Cat, you've already done it. But I will be just a little slower, being as I can only do it a couple of hours a week. So I'll be back with that on Thursday. And yes, please don't forget to go and check out my full assembly video on the wildlife puzzle. It is very exciting and it's very cool to watch. If I do say so myself, I put together the whole puzzle and 4 of my other giants and I put them all next to each other and they just look so cool together. And I also reveal what large piece count I'm doing next in that video. So if you haven't seen it yet, go and check it out. It's well worth a watch and it's very fun. And if you don't mind, if you can, if it's available to you in your country, give that video a hype. That would be so great if I could get that video in front of as many eyeballs as possible because that puzzle is just so amazing and I really just want to share it with everybody. So, yep, go and check that one out as well. And I will see you next time. Thank you so much, everyone. Happy puzzling. Leave a like. I'll see you later. Bye bye.